Oh, 29. That must be significant. It's not the 29th, it's the 22nd. But we'll keep that in mind. So, yesterday should have been my moving day. The song is that one that goes, "You don't impress me much." I don't know what it's really called. So we'll see. Somebody's not impressed with someone's behaviour or the way they look, or, oh, it's karmic. So it's about what must be done. And what must be done is 8th house. It's shared finances. Again, I'm afraid it's getting a bit boring, I know. Reproductive organs, shared resources, death and birth. When there's an ending, there's a big new beginning. In Sagittarius, we're going to learn something. Learn some hard lessons, hips and thighs, the... Ooh, sneeze on a Tuesday, kiss a stranger. Where was I? Learning life lessons, hips and thighs, weight gain, weight loss, university study, institutions, and the womb. So, let's have a look now. (22 of April 2025), it's the Fool's Journey begins again, so a fresh start, new beginning. If we're prepared to take the risk. If it's in the reverse, it'll be stalled, it'll be put off till tomorrow. So let's see. Oh, wrong one. What you can see there, let's have a look, that's better. Yeah, it's been put off till tomorrow, which isn't surprising for me, but for you it could be that you have to put things off till tomorrow, or that you are doing it to avoid something. So we'll see. So this new beginning can't start yet. It's our Richard card. Dick Whittington on his way to London. The Fool's Journey. There's a battle that needs to be won. And people in uniform, possibly of a dark complexion. Lack of communication, the check's not in the mail, the email hasn't arrived, the message is not received, somebody's blocked, or massive problems with finances, child maintenance, children. The rose is mentioned, there's one in the ear of the dog. So there he is again, still slugging his guts out for this piece of gold that he needs. Oh, because somebody's been found out, so maybe somebody's found a credit card statement and somebody's spent too much. Something's being done behind your back and you found out about it. There's no growth, there's stagnation here. It's not going to get any better. Mothers, mother-in-laws, mothers of your children, arguments with women, failed pregnancies, terminations of contracts, and pregnancies, or relationships or friendships. It's Taurus energy. The good times are over. We've got Aries and Scorpio with the eagle. They see the bigger picture. There's absolutely no love either. We're drained of love and finances. So we need advice. It's simple as that. Archangel Michael, the protector of lost souls. Somebody here feels totally lost and doesn't know what to do. It could be legal advice, medical advice, or spiritual advice. But you need somebody who's detached from this situation. It's Libra, so it's legal matters, open enemies, the lines. So there could be either, I don't see medical issues, I see financial issues, but because it's Scorpio, we've got to do both. It could be medical issues with the reproductive organs, male or female. But above all, I think it's somebody here has been lying about the finances or stealing, something like that. So it means that what was planned can't happen because it has to be delayed till you seek legal advice. So 3 and 30, the military, especially agriculture, it's all in the negative. It's stagnation. We've got the skull there, which is not normally on this card. So something has to end. And you're going to have to stand up for yourself, especially in the next 5 days. It's also the widower, the male widow. So perhaps you're a widow that's lost his wife and she used to do all the finances. There it is in today's read. So we have all the cards we need for this read. The rest is just gravy because it's today's card on today's card, both in the reverse. We cannot start this new adventure till we transform the energy, the butterfly April, which is Scorpio coming out of the cocoon. We're stuck in a situation that's stagnating. So 22 is massively important regardless of today's date. Yeah, somebody has lost something or someone. There's a hole in the pit of the stomach that they cannot fill. They feel lonely in a room full of people, half erased. They are lacking something, including finances. Your finances may have been halved. We've got 2 5s. So actions are positive, but finances are negative. A change is coming in both. There's the 29. The reason the calendar said 29. This is Persephone. She was kidnapped and married to the devil against her will. This is the daughter of Demeter. There's Demeter. So 2 and 29. Sacrifices are over. You're no longer going to let the negativity in, financially, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, or physically. This is the tarot reader, the psychic, the medium. You've sacrificed enough. It's time to come back from the gates of hell. Secrets are revealed. 2 and 29. And October the 11th, where I come from, because it's the carnival people, the travellers, the psychics, the mediums. So whenever the carnival comes to town, the next 8 days, something positive out of the blue will take place. Hostages released. But there are medical issues now. We've got medical issues. 9 and 27, grandparents, abdomen, intestines, not going with your gut instinct, not being on your true path, not doing what you have to do, your North Node, what needs to be done. 9 and 27. 11, justice will be served. Libra again. It may go to court. Something needs to be fair and just and balanced, and seen to be fair and just and balanced. This is not working. So 11 is Persephone's other number. So 11, 2 and 29, fantastic. Success will be yours. But there is unfaithfulness here, depression, feeling drained. So that success may be tarnished with some feelings of loss. And there we have trauma from the past, bad memories of the past coming back, not in a good way. Children, siblings, school days, 6 months. So we've got a good mix of negative and positive now. Perhaps you have to put something off, your success off in something because of health issues. Because those hospital doors are there. You need to go on a pilgrimage to somewhere. Yeah, somewhere you can't attend right now. 3 months. 1st of May. 3 women. The 3 nuns. The past, present and the future. The maiden, the mother of the crone. So grandmother, mother and daughter. 3 life cycles. But a celebration called off. Something you can't attend. The truth must be spoken. The truth must come out about the deceit and lies. The truth will set you free. No more mind games. The mind games are the puzzle there. Can you see the maze? You've been stuck in a maze. You're coming out. You're being given a gift by spirit. So we've got 2 aces. It's not a new beginning in love. It's a new way of thinking. Yeah, find a new team. Green light from spirit for go. Whatever you build now, the foundations will be stronger with a new team, and will be successful within 3 years payoff. So this and that card make 10. The pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, but you cannot give up. You've got to finish what you started. Ready or not, the fairy godmother is going to jump off that cliff and make you to make your wings on the way down. It's time. It's the apple tree, so we don't chop the apple tree down for firewood when it doesn't bear good crops. We feed the roots, we prune the branches, and wait till some point in the future. It will pay off. Life is not a race. Comparison is not your friend. So stick at it, and there will be peace because we've got the dove there. So you're more than halfway there. You've already done 7 years of this, whatever it is. The nightmare will be over when you choose to walk out of that cage. Sleepless nights, 9 weeks. Yeah, you've got to turn your world upside down, or be prepared to. See things from a different angle. Don't sacrifice your happiness for others. The Hanged Man. This could be a very significant message for someone watching. This is financial, emotional, spiritual, mental suicide, but it's in the reverse. So it's about putting your boundaries in place and not sacrificing your happiness for someone else's. Issues with the feet and toes will be healed. It's learning a hard lesson, a very hard lesson. And number 12, Pisces energy. The sun will come out again. The 19 blockages will be removed. All will be revealed. There's the maze again. They can't keep you trapped in there forever. And that's children. That could be your childhood that's kept you trapped in that mindset for far too long. 19. Travel, children. But you have enemies. Gemini energy. And these enemies have to be overcome, even if those enemies are yourself. Mercury. And that's the third ace. So they've done it to me again. Finances, for now, will not improve. Your name's not down. You're not coming in. There's a missed opportunity here. Possibly from a year ago. Or it'll be a missed opportunity that you'll come back to in a year. But you should grab it with both hands. Yeah. So this is karma. And it's the 8th house, death and rebirth. And it's the snake, the Ouroboros, the year of the snake. We know all about it now, don't we? 8th house. The colour black. Funeral parlours, cemeteries, labour wards, ancestral property. Interaction, shared resources, birth, death, rebirth, regeneration, sexual union, integration, self-sacrifice, expanded awareness, inheritance, other people's money, and metaphysics, so spirit. We're dealing with the North Node today, which is the dragon's head, so those born in the year of the dragon. It is what must be done. In Sagittarius, the path is of the seeker. The soul is on a quest for knowledge of the truth and the true meaning behind the universe and physical incarnation. So you're on a pilgrimage, you're on a path. North Node in the 8th house. Karmic evolution. You are growing as a person, as a soul, and it demands that the soul explores sex, birth, death, rebirth, and sharing resource with others. So explore your shared resources, because something here is not quite right. And they've been going on about it and going on about it, and somebody's thinking they're not talking to me, but I am talking to you. It needs to be settled because somebody's stealing. Or lying. And there is Legal Matters 26. Sitting on the fence. What you own owns you for at least 2 years. Hidden credit cards. Embezzlement even. Legal matters. Some big thing. So we've got 26. We've got 27. The one that's missing is 28. We've got 29. We've got 30. They don't do that for no reason. 26. So maybe somebody wanted something, but they needed to impress. But true wealth is the ability to experience life, and somebody here is not. They're stagnating. The name Henry and David could be important. Yes, you will earn it. You will be successful. You will get what you want. There's no two ways about it. But you must be grounded in the physical. It's the house of money, and it is about what you earn and your movable goods. Ruled by Taurus, the second house, which is in the negative at the minute, so it could be retrograde. It's about solid reality, creature comforts, lifestyle, areas supported primarily in the physical realm. It is the key to your power, and you've lost the key because he carries the key and he's in the reverse. So you've lost your power, the financial power, and it's left you feeling disempowered. It isn't always about money and possessions. It's about ownership and of your talents, maintaining a comfortable shelter, living up to your personal values and your self-esteem. It is also about what we decide to utilize or manifest in this physical realm, the desired results of which should be quantifiable rewards, so comfort, familial happiness. When this card turns up, it's a time to concentrate on practical issues. How do you handle the finances? Who is handling your finances? There shouldn't be. How do you look out for yourself and yours in terms of shelter? How are you being rewarded? Are you making a good living at what you love? Not in this case, Jack's feeling very fed up. It is a time where you need to protect your resources, to manage those things you own in a mature and equitable way. It's about sowing the seeds for a greater harvest later on, Seven of Pentacles. It is time to build, the Three of Pentacles. Put your foundations down. To toil, to manage. You may be at the beginning steps of making your own business or embarking on a path that will not only enable you to realise your dreams, but could also make you a fortune in doing so. Meeting up with stubborn individuals or being unyielding yourself could be an issue. So, enemies. It's important to stay the course, so don't give up, but also to be flexible when dealing with others, especially concerning goals or any financial matters. Music, especially the human voice or issues concerning the voice box, may somehow figure in, so the neck and throat problems. Maintaining a good appearance and having a sense of fashion at this time is imperative. No matter what your question or focus, money, earnings and material assets will play a part. Usually this is an extremely positive card indicating significant financial rewards if you stick at it and remain diligent and committed to all you do. Since the second house is ruled by Taurus, you need patience, gradual advancement and solid achievement is on its way. The warning here is to be cautious where finances are concerned. It is possible, if you come into money, so inheritances especially, you will meet some unscrupulous people who will work to take it from you, and that's what I see. Somebody has an inheritance stolen. However, do consider the other cards in this spread in relation to your question. The second house card can at times indicate stubbornness, slothfulness, and developments that come about slowly, because you're putting things off until tomorrow. And seem to drag. You will not be able to rush things. In most instances, this card indicates an abundant harvest, no matter how fast or delayed it may be, it will arrive, because if it's meant to be, it will always be. It's about money and how you make it, how you spend it, being able to afford what you need, so living within your means, and moving forwards, getting a raise, bills, coins, money, others, checks, cards, credit unions, banks, integrity, buying and owning land, building, carpentry, a cosy home, real estate, in demand, old houses or businesses in a historical setting, the responsibility of owning things, career, extravagance, desires for luxury, objects of beauty and elegance, cosmetics, music and singing, so professions, beauticians, musicians, and dancers. The finer things in life, what you value, what you hope for, being stubborn or fixated, your self-esteem, the colours brown, forest green and yellow. Oh, that's what I've done today. Can you see what colour it is? That's strange. The woods and wilderness, art objects, fashion from nature, culinary arts, overeating and dining out. What is earned, your spending, your value, your money, business affairs, building a home, laying down foundations. What did I say? What is valuable to you? Oh, be careful of your words. 43. The word Lord. That is somebody blocked. No communication. 43. Oh, wrong one, sorry. When the word Lord appears as your challenger, he gently warns of untruths and lies. What did I say? Somebody's been lying, deceiving, thieving. Denial, unsupported thoughts and words in any area of your life. So be sure of your facts and make sure you've got receipts. If you've been dishonest in any way, it is time to make amends. Change your tune, otherwise your impact on this world will not be as effective as you would like. So it doesn't matter what you've done in the past, it matters what you do now. Even if you were to be successful in the immediate results, you will pay the price later if you've done anything underhand. If others are being unsupportive towards you, know that it's them, not you. Do not take this world personally. Remember, you don't have to engage others when they project their fears and negativity onto you. Another message here is about how you speak about yourself. Do you say self-depreciating words? Do you minimize yourself so as not to intimidate others? Do you refer to yourself as less than beautiful? It's time to change those unconscious statements now. It's not difficult to change things, as we are always given a choice to make new decisions. As long as you remain positive, supportive, the rest will come quickly. Melt away until all you perceive is the highest good for all. All you need is a desire to change and be positive, and the word Lord will help you win the game of life. So, stay positive. Jara, the results of earlier efforts are realised. So it all depends on what effort you've put in the past. A time of peace and happiness, a fruitful season. There we are, finally. It can break through stagnancy. There's a stagnation. Hopes and expectations of peace and prosperity. So stay hopeful, stay on track. Jara. Jara is Jara in the book. So our Jerry, joy and celebration. There is a celebration, but it seems that we can't attend or won't be attending. Don't know. Because the devil is at work between two brothers. So it's number 12, which is the Hanged Man. So there's some sort of depression here, problems between two brothers, siblings, children, something wrong there. So Jera, number 12. Oh, Jerry, bless him. Rosemary, the name Rosemary. The joy to men when God makes the earth to bring forth shining fruits for rich and poor alike. The letter J or Y. It's connected to the yearly cycles of nature, so not this year, next. Particularly with the harvest and the celebration that go with it. It also symbolises the strength of the venerable oak and the humble herb rosemary. The oak is Taurus, we know this. It is the rune of joy, of plenty, of rich blessings. Jera, association with celebrations connected to Yuletide, Christmas season, and it expresses much of the warmth and happiness at this time. In a sense, Jera is symbolically assigned to the winter solstice, 21st of December, when the sun is at its weakest, yet begins to gain strength once more. Jera is the 12th rune and therefore halfway point, so you're halfway there, of the Elder Fourth arc. The year also is 12 months, and ancient times the day was an addition held of 12 hours. So 1 day we've got there, 1 year we've got there, 1 week we've got there, 1 month we've got there. We haven't got the day, not yet. So it's Balder and Hodor. Someone's been blind to what's going on. Hodor was the blind brother, someone who didn't see what was happening. And the mother spent a long time extracting a promise that Balder, the beautiful, would not be harmed because the first son was blinded. So she extracted promises from every living thing that would not harm him. However, she ignored the mistletoe because it was so puny that she could not imagine that it would possibly hurt. So you've overlooked something that you thought was small, but it's got bigger. It could be a small habit of drugs, say, smoking, and it got bigger. Or a gambling habit, started with just a scratch card now and again, but it got bigger. There's something here that started and become all consuming. That's being ignored or brushed under the carpet. Malice and deceit. The devil, Loki, 15, Capricorn. So all weapons bounced off Balder, all of which bounced off it. Then he suggested other objects, such as pots and pans. No harm came to Balder. The only blind Hodor held back because he couldn't see his brother. So wily Loki persuaded him to join in the game and offered not only to guide his hand but to provide him with an unlikely weapon, a dart made from puny mistletoe. So he knew what he was doing. He did it deliberately, and somebody here thinks, it must have been an accident. It wasn't. They did it deliberately. A dart made from the puny mistletoe. The dart alone hit its mark, and Balder fell down dead, slain by his brother's hand. But all was not lost, for Balder eventually conquered death and was later resurrected, just like the sun on midwinter's day. So, Jera is connected with endings and new beginnings. Well done, Spirit. 8th house, Scorpio. Its presence in the reading predicts a time when your present trials will end and you will make a fresh, optimistic start. The rune association with harvest also associated with Jera as the concept of reaping what you sow, reaping the rewards of your past efforts. Its appearance signifies a completion of some project which will be celebrated with joy and relief. Jera shows that your optimism will not be misplaced and that personal success is very likely. A new home or signing of contracts is also suggested by the rune. It may be that you will have to employ the services of professional people such as lawyers, there we go, and accountants especially, to put the final seal on some kind of advantageous agreement. Jera's connection with the number 12 may suggest that a period of 12 months or a year is indicated. This does not necessarily mean that you will have to wait a year, but you could, and we've got the year there, for the good times to come again, just that the abundant good luck of the rune may last a considerable period, such as 12 months. After all, it may take some time and effort to reach the successful conclusion that you desire. Like the preceding rune, Isa, Jera has no inverted interpretation. So, what I want to do is pull one of these because they told me to. So you don't impress me much. Somebody's not impressed. and they are going to go down the legal route, I think, if something isn't put right. Yeah, the dragon sitting on his gold, Capricorn, it is financial issues. You will earn it, but do you want to pay the price? The dragon is watching. 32. It's materialism. Dragons to the Celts were seen as gatekeepers to the other worlds, and the gate is closing to the other world there. Drawing the gatekeeper card is very significant. This high vibrational card means that abundance is coming your way because you have put in the hard work. So if you haven't, then you will not prosper. It has not gone unnoticed, and the dragon is gifting you with help and abundance in whatever form you need at this time for your future success. You might have reached the point where you know where you're going and what you need to do, but the resources don't seem to be there. Yes. Know that they will come at the right time. And once you gain the ally of the dragon, you must ensure that you remain true to your word. They don't take kindly to tricksters, but are also able to recognize one if they see one. They will only appear to you if you are worthy and you are humble about it. There is no place for ego here. There is only space for truth and eagerness to do good. The most powerful of all Celtic symbols, the dragons, were also known as great protectors, and we are protected. Archangel Michael. They protected the great treasures of this world and that man always longed for. The Celts believed that wherever the dragon flew, the land would become more powerful. So Wales, China, they are a symbol of visions, wisdom, and prophecy. They are the guardians of all knowledge and wisdom, which may be why we see them sitting on their gold. You see, treasure is not always about money or material items. Therefore, by drawing this card, you may ask the dragons for their guidance, wisdom, and knowledge of the future. They may aid you by giving you the riddles to solve. So just like Spirit does with us, we have to decipher the code. But know that any guidance from the dragons will help you on your quest. So look for the dragons, whether it be a pub or anything else. They see everything. One last card then. So, well done, Jerry. Did a good job today. Thank you. And you can't make it up, can you? I did it as an extra card, but we don't need it because we've had it like 4 times in the past week. We only borrow this earth. We keep it for the next future generations. Our ancestors are watching carefully to see what we do next. Are you going to sell your soul to the devil, like, or let Loki tempt you? Or are you going to take the right steps